So I've just gone through a whole bunch of Big Bang songs, and what I've noticed is that a lot of people who suggested these songs, there wasn't very many overlaps between these suggestions. I would say out of the 20-ish songs that I looked at, about four of them were repeat suggestions, and there was only like one or two times it was repeated. And so a lot of people have a very broad taste in these songs in particular. And I don't know if that's like people just saying, hey, you should also check this one out. And maybe they looked at what other people suggested and tried to add more onto it. But, they were just individual people giving suggestions. And I think that it's just a broad taste. So just based on that alone, I wasn't expecting the songs to be very, very in line with a particular theme or style, and that's exactly what I got. I got a huge variety. And so, looking at it now, I've gone through 20 songs, and I've gone through a few more which weren't even suggested. And the reasoning is that I was just basically going straight down a list on Apple Music, and there were like maybe two or three songs that weren't suggested in the way, and I was like, why don't I just listen to them? I'm already here. And so I did that. But yeah, in terms of the song so far, Still Life is the gateway drug, and I still think that's the best one I've heard so far. It's just kind of like the perfect somber feeling that I get from it, and I know it means a lot to you guys too. And so I had really kind of high expectations going in, but at the end of the day, most of the music was actually quite good. But in terms of my favorites, or not really my favorites, but the ones I have a lot of curiosity about, those are the ones that I want to look at the music videos for. And so, what this video is going to be about is just going down the list about how each of the songs kind of made me feel or think, and then showing these ones that I'm most curious about. I want to see the music videos for those and react to them. So, that's basically what this whole video is going to be about. It might be long, because I don't think I've ever. I mean, I've repeated songs in a playlist before, but I don't think I've ever gone through four in a row, and then I'm probably gonna stop and pause them. Maybe I don't know if I'm gonna repeat them. I'll try to keep it short though. And so, starting out, you got Bang Bang Bang. Now I saw this one in the concert, and I think that this is a good song for a party. It's a social song. I prefer it in a concert. It seems like the kind of thing that you would want to like be dancing and singing with other people for. And in terms of listening to the studio performance, I don't know if I could repeatedly do that. It's just got very particular nuances in it that I don't know if it hits my pocket personally. But in terms of in a party setting, I would obviously really enjoy that. Now you go down to Fix It, and this is a different kind of. It does have the same nightlife mood, but I think it's a more personal nightlife mood. Like if I was thinking about the song, I would say it was kind of like almost like a narration of a nightlife, but it wasn't not necessarily something that you can kind of like use as your entrance theme if you walked into a club or on a night ride in the city. This is just that it just gave me that mood, Fix It, and I actually really like that song. Now the next song, Last Dance, like my thoughts on this were that it was a nice song, and it gave me this feeling of meeting old friends. And so that's probably the first one that I actually want to see the music video for. And so I'm thinking instead of just continuing to go down the list right now, I'll just stop and look at the music video right now, and then we'll continue on with it after I see this. So let's get into that. This is a very strange angle. I don't think I can match it. 영원할 줄 알았던 사랑도 저물고 이젠 그난 친구마저 떠나가네요 나이가 들어서 마저 떠나가네요. This is a very strange shot. So he's on some kind of wood or iron beam. I can't really tell what the material is, but he's definitely got some kind of barrier back there, but the words are written upside down, and it's very confusing. What's going on there? What is he trying to say? Is the world upside down, or is he upside down? 나이가 들어서는 어른
되나 봐요. 왜 이렇게 불안할까? 사람들은 오늘도 과거에 머물고 세상은 나 없이도 잘 돌아가네요. 아직은 어려서 나 철이 안 드나 봐요. 왜 이렇게 바보 같을까? 아무것도 없이 그저 행복해하던 때가 엊그제 같은데 그래 너무 멀리 와버렸어. 난 기억이 안 나.
This music video, the angles are really wild, pretty much everywhere. I mean, you'll see these guys sideways, you'll see kids like this upside down. I mean, I'm trying to figure out the meaning behind it. It's very different than what I thought it would be, because I thought that it was going to be like people like meeting each other on Christmas and just having montages of like silent enjoyment of each other's company. But this kind of seems way more sad than I thought it would be.
Hey, 모든 게 처음이라서 들고 설레이기만 해. 그 시절 기억들이 아직도 꿈만 같은데 난 지금 어디로 가는지. 나는 이 노래 부르며 너에게 돌아갈 거야. 아름다웠던 그대 다시 볼 수 있다면 너와 이 노래 들으며 마지막 춤을 출 거야. 이 순간을 기억해 언제까지라도. Just one last dance. 희미한 불빛이 되어 별들 사이로.
You know, I don't think I ever heard Top sing yet till this song, so it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. 너 또한 이별이 되어 손짓하네요. 혼자가 되어서 나.
Very interesting stuff going. This seems to be a diving board, and so Juicy was written upside down, maybe in a pool or in a big reservoir. This could be someplace where normally water would fill up and then you can like slowly release it over time for whatever reason. But then also there are shots of people walking backwards, and so there's a sense of life being upside down, sense of people not moving forward but actually going backwards.
외로워 보이나요? 왜 이렇게?
And also this guy having, not this guy, but Taeyang having flashbacks, it looks like, of children playing with each other. And so that's, it seems like there's something about this that has to do with, I know it's different than what I thought, because I thought it had to do with meeting old friends, but maybe this is more kind of about thinking about and feeling bad about losing old friends, you know?
눈물이 날까? 아무것도 없이 그저 행복해하던 때가 엊그제 같은데 그래 너무 멀리 와버렸어. 난 기억이 안 나. Hey. 모든 게 처음이라서 들고 설레이기만 해. 그 시절 기억들이 아직도 꿈만 같은데 난 지금 어디에 있는지. 나는 이 노래 들으며 너에게 돌아갈 거야. 아름다웠던 그대 다시 볼 수 있다면.
Does anyone know who this is? Is there a meaning behind this? It looks like he was bumping into all these people, and then he had this one girl who was up high, and then he can get to her. And it seems like it's his only anchor.
너와 이 노래 들으며 마지막 춤을 출 거야. 이 순간을 기억해 언제까지라도. Just one last dance. 음악은 계속해서 흐르고 여기 너를 기다리고 있는 나에게 기회를 줘. 제발 단 한 번만 부디 약속할게.
The theater looks like it was being destroyed. And then suddenly he's back here again. I'm not sure which was the future and which is the past. Let's see. Some of the words are upside down. And some are sideways, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I wonder if that was an old canal where boats can go down.
손을 잡고 춤을 추던 어젯밤 전날의 빛이 나는 아름다운 one last smile 빠진 오죠 알 수 없던 황홀경 내가 보고 느끼던 세상과 난 어울려 너와 손을 잡고 춤을 추던 어젯밤 전날의 빛이 나는 아름다운 one last smile 빠진 오죠 알 수 없던 황홀경
What's he happy about? Is he watching home videos?
내가 보고 느끼던
What's he sad about? Is he watching home videos?
세상과 난 어울려
It looks like he might be on a moving train or something because the window light in the background. Or he lives next to a moving train. That would be really terrible. Oh, but they're all together now, so everything's okay. Interesting. So I thought it was going to be a song about people meeting their old friends, but then it turned out to be a music video about people walking backwards, people being upside down, people thinking about being kids in the past in a multicultural setting, people walking through a crowd of people who are walking backwards and sometimes forwards, and then sometimes not letting you get to the girl on the walkway. It's very confusing. Music video. I don't really know what it's about, but I think I was okay with my original thoughts about it. The way it made me feel in particular is just it would just seem like a video about a nice reunion with old friends. And so I was going down the list again, and I also listened to If You, and I felt like If You was actually extremely sad. Like I have a note here that says it's like, and I've never had the kind of job like this, but it's almost like you're working in a kind of like let's say you're working in a coffee shop, for example, right? And it's like you're working next to someone you care about, and you actually really care about them, and you have feelings for them, and you like them, but then for some reason you can't tell them how you feel. And I'm like, that was the kind of sadness that I felt from that. And that's the kind of mindset that this song put me into. But it was like not something I could really relate to because I would just never let that happen that long. I would just never feel that way for very long. I mean, if you just like someone, you just tell them, right? But like this guy's just like he just put you in this mood the whole time, and it's a magical feeling to be transported into someone's mindset and to experience things that aren't things you can actually feel normally. But I guess they have a great mastery of their music making craft. But song wasn't for me. I cannot listen to this and feel like that on a regular basis. I don't know if it's even healthy to feel that way, but if some people like this song and can relate to it and enjoy listening to it on a regular basis, let me know what you think about that in the comments. Because do you think it's something that does it make you feel better to listen to it, like, or does it actually make you depressed? Like I felt like I was getting depressed listening to that song. And the next song was Loser, and I already saw this one in concert. Now in concert, I didn't really like feel right about it. It wasn't like registering me. I could tell it was a good song, but it was just like I guess the crowd was overpowering the beginning of it, and that's what I particularly remember is that hey, a lot of people are shouting over it, and I can't really get into the mood of it. But then I listened to the studio version, and then I actually really liked it. And to me, it's like it's called Loser, and so you imagine it would be like thinking down on yourself, like having low self-esteem. But it didn't really feel that way to me. The vibe of the song was like a humbling feeling, really. And then I think it's even better if like I separate it from myself when I'm listening to it. Like it's not about me humbling myself or anything, but it's about the band themselves humbling themselves to kind of come down on the level of their regular listeners or something. And then if I look into it through that lens, and it kind of makes way more sense to me. And so yeah, I can see Big Bang playing that, and it brings them closer to the people who are listening to their music in a way. Now the next song is called Haru-Haru, and my notes here say that it made me feel the passage of time, but it wasn't like the passage of time as in like I was moving through time myself. It almost felt like I was standing still while time was passing around me. So it's kind of like you feel the passage of time, but it's everything's happening around you while you're staying the same. And so that's the feeling I got from Haru-Haru, and I was really curious about what that would look like in the video. So I guess the next video we're going to go through is Haru-Haru. So let's switch to that right quick, and then we can play it right away. Is this the right video? What resolution? Oh my goodness. This video is really at 480p. How old is this video? Hold on a second. Is this from 2008, or is it even earlier than that? 2008. That's about right, actually. That is standard definition times, just about. 480p was probably the best you could do back then. Maybe 720p, 1080p was just starting out. Wow. These guys have been around for a long time. You know, standard definition. You know, old television, it's all analog, so there's not a real resolution to it. But if you were to translate it to a resolution, it would be at most 352 by 240. But technically, most television was like 300 by 200, and now it's like 25 times more that if you're at 1080p, and if you go to 4K, it's like 100 times more that. But I digress. Let's watch this video. Big Bang. Haru-Haru. Yeah, is this the same girl who's in the other video? Do they have repeat girls in the videos? I don't know. I can't see from here. It's way too low resolution. What's going on? Are they breaking up?
Yeah.
Oh, they walked into gang turf? Let me get comfortable.
Finally I realized that I'm nothing without you.
And these bullies?
I was wrong.
They're gonna interrupt a proposal or breakup?
Forgive me.
Is she giving a ring back? Are those his bros? Are they like upset that this girl's actually breaking up with their bro? Oh, he put the ring on. Are they gonna... Oh, he's stopping him. Oh, he shoved him. Crazy. Why is this guy getting so emotional? Was that his sister or something? Was this guy hitting on his sister or breaking up with his sister? Maybe that's why he's so upset. Oh, he shoved him. Yeah, there's gonna be a fight. Wait, they're all stopping each other. Wait, aren't these guys G-Dragon's gang? Whoa. Top just got laid out. Look at that. Got a busted lip. How do you get back on his feet? Why is he walking away? He just won. What did he, like, use magic pain on him? Why is he writhing in anguish? Wait. What's going on? This music video is so confusing. Is this the same girl? Was that his girlfriend? Whoa, did the other guy hit on his girlfriend? Or was that his ex-girlfriend? Did Top violate bro code? This guy needs to clean up his apartment. I mean, that's why the girl probably broke up with him. His bathroom is really nasty. I mean, you ever take a bath and you actually got dirtier, and it's because the bathroom was dirty? He just punched his own mirror. This guy's gonna lose his rent deposit.
Say goodbye.
Yeah, say goodbye to your rent deposit. Look at this pimp breaking bro code. Oh my god, and they noticed. This girl noticed. And she got closer to this guy. This is like a violation. Don't women have the same rule? You don't date the exes without, like, approval? Why is he being so smug about it? It's very disrespectful. Why is this girl so upset now? Was she just doing that to make him jealous? Making her ex jealous? Did he break up with her? Or she broke up with him? Now she's regretting it? Man, this guy is just destroying all his own property. I mean, what does he do? He must have a lot of income. He must be some kind of K-pop star. This girl is so stressed from her breakup that she's like losing her hair. These guys are they're supposed to be his friends. They're just watching him destroy his own apartment. The acting is really, what the heck? Why does she have a toque? A beanie? What do you call these? The heck? Did she have alopecia? Is this like a Will Smith versus Chris Rock situation? Is that what really happened? Wait, these are supposed to be G-Dragon's posse. Why are they with Top? I think I may have been insensitive about this girl's medical condition. It seems like she may have a more terminal disease. gonna fight. Oh, oh. It's not your girlfriend anymore, man. It's Top's turn to look after his bottom. What?
거짓말해서 미안하다.
Did they break up too?
민영이 너 많이 사랑하더라.
I wish I understood. I wish I understood what they were saying. What is going on here? It's so confusing. She's the film director? She's the cameraman for the group? This acting is kind of not very good. This must have been, well, I can tell by the resolution of the video that it's really early in their career. But they need to do a lot of work here. This acting is really too, it's, I can't describe it.
Don't lie, you're my heart. Say goodbye.
Did she die? What is going on in this video? I'm like angry. I'm legitimately angry. It's like, so this girl, she broke up with this guy and then she regretted it. And then God came down and gave her a terminal disease for being weird about it. And then the friend was like, started to hook up with the girl. And then he's like, she's dead, man. I don't want to be with her anymore. They give the ring back to the guy, and the guy's like, man, I would have stayed with her even if she died. And then he did in the end. I don't get it. Well, hopefully that was fun for you guys. You know, I thought this music video was gonna be about guys feeling the passage of time, except the world is moving on without them. And instead, it's about a weird love triangle, but it's not really a love triangle. And then it's about like people being, I think it's just a case of just people thinking they're doing best for other people and then making bad decisions and then dying and leaving people feeling even worse because I guess they missed out on it. But you know, I kind of understand it. Yeah, I personally had to do something similar. But that's for another day. Let's continue on with our list. So, in our list, went down to the next song, and it was called Let's Not Fall in Love. And I was like, what the heck is this song? It feels antisocial. Like the song itself. Not I don't know what the lyrics are about or anything. I'm just saying the way the song is arranged, it actually feels antisocial. And I'm pretty sure it made me feel antisocial, although I can't remember the song right now. Because I probably just gave it like one listen. But yeah, Let's Not Fall in Love, that's the way it made me feel. I probably did not like it as much as other people would like it. Now, Flower Road, when I went through the song, it seemed like a peaceful, resting song. As if I was going to spend the rest of my life in some South American vacation town. Like, that's the feeling I got from this. Like let's say I bought a small house and it only cost me like $20 a month or something. And then it had a nice little patio with a beach view. And that's the kind of feeling I got. It's just kind of like, yeah, I'm kind of done with drama and everything. This is where I'm going to stay for the rest of my life. So that was a good song. I actually liked it. And then the next song after that was Sober. And that song was very similar to Flower Road, except instead of just like resting and retiring by yourself, this is like a song where you retire with your friends, or you're on like this endless group vacation. And actually it's a road trip where you're like, you just like you got this feeling like you're on the road with your buddies, and then your guys are done with your life. You're at the end of a journey. It's like Fast and the Furious Part 13, and you're done, and you're not gonna make any more movies because you're too old. And then the next song was Fantastic Baby. And this song is really funny because it's actually extremely well produced, but it's just really not my thing because it's like a club song, but like the kind of club song where most of the people in the club are on drugs. And so that's the kind of feeling I got from this song. It's a great song. It's Fantastic Baby, but it's just not my thing. I don't listen to this kind of club songs. I don't really like EDM that much. I mean, I like to rock out to rock songs, but in terms of like just electronica, I don't really like that stuff unless it's like symphonic techno or something, like something that tells kind of a story. But in terms of the stuff that just you're supposed to dance to, that's not really my thing. And then I got to Blue, and I'm like, I get this song. It's like just a typical kind of a pop song, but I'm not really sure what the song is about other than knowing that it's a pop song. And so I can guess from the title that it's about being sad, but it didn't make me feel sad. And it kind of felt more like sad acceptance, if anything. Then we get to the next song, and it's called Bad Boy. And my feeling about this song was, I actually like it. It makes me feel like you're just walking down the street, and it makes you want to dance, right? And so like you're walking down the street, you have your headphones on, and you're listening to a song, and this is the kind of song that you'd be listening to where you just want to dance. And that's the feeling I got from this. And so I was very curious about what this was about, and the title is very curious too. It's like Bad Boy, like what's gonna happen here? And so I guess that's the next video we're gonna look at. Let's take a look at it right now. Okay, it's black and white. That's weird. Let's go. Broadway. Is this New York? That's the train.
Baby, come back.
This guy's like peeking out. He was gonna take his little trolley out and probably go pick up some stuff to bring back to his shop. And then he saw that there's a camera panning down. And he just hid out of the way.
Hey, yo, Charles, drop it on me.
Hey. So far I predicted Last Dance was gonna be about meeting with old friends, and I got that totally wrong. And then I predicted Haru-Haru was gonna make you feel like there was a passage of time, but things were happening without you. And it was the opposite. It was like everything bad was happening to you and everyone else was doing it to you. But Bad Boy, I said, was gonna be like, hey, you know how you walk in the street and you listen to music and then you actually can't help but dance? And so I actually got one right. This looks like that's what's happening right here. They're gonna be walking down the street and dancing. You crazy, get out of my shop, get away from my shop.
Yeah. 그날 밤은 내가 너무 심했어.
Oh, we're in color. Crazy.
네가 진짜로 떠나갈 줄은 몰랐어. 내가 미안해 말 한마디.
He's dressed like, if you ever watched Coming to America with Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall. That is my favorite comedy movie, actually. Coming to America. The first one. The second one I didn't like at all. But the first one I really loved. And I rewatched it so many times that I pretty much know every line in the movie. He's dressed like when Eddie Murphy first became a tourist, and they're saying that he's got to get out of his African clothes. And so this guy just has a whole bunch of pins on. And it just looks like a souvenir shop. Except for the hat. The hat's a nice touch. It says Bad Boy on it. I like his hat. I like hats. I kind of want to pull the hat off just to see the physics of what's happening with his like slab of hair. I'm just really curious if it's like tied like a ponytail or if it's like completely shaven with just one slab.
말도 안 되는 일로 다투기를 하루에도 수십 번 떠들면서 뛰쳐나가 난 주위를 두리번 다시 돌아오겠지 내일이면 분명 먼저 연락이 오겠지 아침이면
Baby 넌 못해 너무나 못돼
look at this guy's hair. You know, I've always wanted to try something like that. But I was like, if I went too platinum, it would be kind of strange. I don't know if I could pull it off. I think people like me with long hair. So we've escalated from dancing in the street to catcalling and trying to get women to like you by putting your arms around them when they don't know you.
I'm so real, I'm so
But I can't change. 네가 사랑하는 나는 sorry, I'm a bad boy. 그래 차라리 떠나.
I kind of get why the song's called Bad Boy now. It's just about catcalling. But like, it's not just, hey, I'm all for paying people random compliments. And every now and then if I see someone, I'm going to make a passing comment. Like, if I see a really hot girl, I'm just going to say, like, wow, she was kind of hot. But I'm not going to go to her and say, hey, girl, you're hot. I'm not going to catcall her like that. Right? I'm just going to think it maybe. If I'm with friends, I might say, hey, look at that. That's just the way it is. But it looks like these guys, they're actual bad boys. And they're like, you know, hey, let me grab you by the shoulder and spin you around so you can hear my pickup line. It's nighttime, and not only is it nighttime, it's winter now. So he's been catcalling for seasons.
Baby, don't leave me. I know you still love me.
Wow, they're all doing it.
보통 남자와 달라 너무 힘들다고 넌 아직도 소녀같이
I thought he was going to be successful for a moment there.
너무 여려 매일같이 웃어주는 네 곁에 내가 너무 어려 바쁘다는 핑계로 약속을 미뤄버려 미안한 나 속상한 마음 날 고개 돌려버려 내 꿈속의 신부 이제 그냥 친구 헤어지는 아쉬운
That sparkly, glittery, I'm not sure if it's crystal. It's probably fake diamonds, or it could be real diamonds for all I know, but that skull is wild. And so is that, like, military tunic. I love military tunics. They look really nice. I like the cut of military tunics. I just wish they weren't all military tunics. They should have long coats like that without the military stuff on it. This guy, is his Sungri, is that his name? He's the most normal looking person here. He's not the one who's like all peacocked out.
Baby, don't leave me. I know you still love me. The kid is Rajiki. The mighty Nigapi. You ain't my lane, 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 lane. My lane, 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 lane. 아무 말 하지마.
괜히 강한 척 했지만 속은 달라
날 버리지마.
내게는 너만큼 아리에
I think these guys scared away all the women on Broadway.
해줄 사람 없단 걸 난 알고 있잖아요 baby Oh baby back to me Yeah yeah yeah
네가 사랑하는 나는 sorry I'm a bad boy 그래 차라리 떠나자 yeah you a good girl 시간이 갈수록 날 알면은 할수록 실망만 남았겠지만 Baby don't leave me I know you still love me 내 길은 솔직히 너 말이 네가 앞이 You ain't my lane 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 My lane 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 네가 사랑하는 나는 sorry I'm a bad boy Sorry I'm a bad boy
It's just me or his top not in sync with the other guys.
그래 차라리 떠나자 yeah you a good girl 네가 사랑하는 나는 sorry I'm a bad boy Sorry I'm a bad boy 그래 차라리 떠나자 yeah you a good girl
Hey, are this guy's tattoos for real? it looked like when Top was hitting on that one girl, it looked like he was going to succeed. And I'd imagine that it's probably the easiest for him of all of them to, pick up someone. But yeah, this was a good music video. I accurately predicted this one. 1 for 3 so far. But yeah, I actually like the song. I like the beat. It makes me want to dance. It makes me want to walk and dance. And so yeah, I really like. I'm not gonna catcall anyone. Right? Don't get that confused. I know that I. Oh, listen, you guys, listen here. I know I send a lot of perverted compliments to the women in the girl groups on this channel. And then sometimes I make a mistake and they're actually younger than I think they are. But I don't think I've ever made any really bad comments towards the younger ones. I'm not actually interested in like younger girls or anything. But I don't catcall them. Okay. I'm just reacting and trying to vocalize your feelings. Yeah. I don't even really think this stuff in my head. I'm actually getting used to trying to say my thoughts out loud. I'm over explaining this thing. Maybe because I secretly feel guilty. I don't know. Anyways, let's continue on with what we were doing. So the next song that I listened to was called Tonight. And I just like, as soon as this song started, I remember hearing them say 2011. And I was laughing because it was like, wow, it's like a really old song. But then like, as I listened to it, it was like, this is like a concert song. This is like from it feels like something from late 90s, early 2000s. That's how I felt about this song. And it feels like something like if I was like seeing Aqua in concert, except it's not an Aqua style music, but you can imagine like a European band like that doing this kind of a song, right? So it's like a late 90s, early 2000s songs with like electronics in it. Right. And then the next song that I listened to was Cafe, and I thought that was a really interesting song. And I got the feeling of like it just gave me the feeling of someone admiring someone. That's the feeling I got from the song. And so going back to that earlier description of what's the other song that I was thinking about? Was it there was a song that made me sad. If You. So I was saying how if you made me sad, it's like you're working with someone and you can't tell them how you feel. Well, Cafe is like the beginning parts of that where you're feeling admiration for someone. And so Cafe to me is a prequel to If You. But I actually like Cafe, but If You, I don't like to feel that bad about a song. That song is way too sad, like legitimately. But I guess to some people, Still Life is a sad song. But to me, it just feels like a mature kind of somber song. And I guess it depends on how you cope with loss. But it's a different kind of like sadness. And then the last two songs, I had two more songs. One was Tell Me Goodbye. Unfortunately, it wasn't on Apple Music, so I actually had to watch the music video. And I was just kind of like, what is this song? It was just kind of it was such a music video. You know, it was like an old music video. I think that's what I felt about it. And then the other song, Koe Wo Kikasete, I thought that was a nice song. I actually really liked it. It made me feel like the way I feel when I'm just about to leave on a vacation, when I'm just about to travel somewhere, or if something new exciting is beginning, right? Like you're just gonna start college or you're gonna start a new job. There's something exciting about something new there. And so, let me get comfortable in my chair. Let's start the music video and just see where it goes. Hey, I have a leather chair. Don't make any assumptions about what those sounds are. Alright, let's go. This is Koe Wo Kikasete. Oh, let me see the resolution on this thing. It looks blurry. 720p, so we're slightly into the future. Let me double check this. 2009, just about 1 or 2 years later than that one other song that was in low resolution. What was it? Haru-Haru? Man, that's I'm still thinking about that song, Haru-Haru. What happened in that song? I'm still mad about it. I'm like, why are these people mistreating each other? I don't know. I'm mad and sad. Like, that girl died. What the heck? Why can't people just be good to each other and make up before they die? Let's play the song. I can't tell if this floor is really polished and uneven or if it's really wet. Whoa, that's an ice cream cone and a B. What does this mean? B-I-G-B-A-N. Oh, it was spelling out the band's name. That was so fast. Let me move my mouse a little bit. It looks like it's poking me in the eye. Okay, look, listen. This guy's really selling the mood of this frame, but no one would really do that in real life. You can kind of... I don't mean to be insulting to anyone who's going to read this and be defensive about it, but you can really tell the difference between early Big Bang and later Big Bang. And it's in, like, I guess their preconceptions or their... I'm not sure if it's a pretentiousness, but it's just like, you can tell they're being really music video-y right now. It's kind of like, it's like a assumed existence rather than a life lived based. What was I even saying? It's just like, no one would really do that in real life. It's kind of like just stuff you see on TV. It's like an assumed existence. Yeah, I guess that's where I was going with it. The other guy, see, he put his hands up to his face and kind of like slowly put it down. And this guy too. I think these guys must have been directed to do these things, because why are they all doing it? Like, it just seems kind of funny. You go to watch Still Life and they're like, their arms are down and the music is just flowing through them, right? Whereas in this one, it's like they're trying to sell it physically. I don't think they should be doing that though. But hey, I like his voice here though. It's got this like echoiness to it. Put his hand up to the camera. Yeah, this is... what's the word? I'm so bad at expressing myself, really. Is it a cliche kind of thing? Or is it pretentiousness? Is that it? And look at the posing. Is this the director's fault? Sincerity always works better. You know, I thought this song was going to be about people packing up for a road trip and then going on a road trip eventually at the end. That's the feeling I got, is anticipation of doing something. But right now it's kind of just music video random sets. So G-Dragon so far is the best. He's the best player in the video. He just feels the most natural doing all this stuff.
すだねライトアップした街並みが綺麗に輝いてた
泣きもしな君はあれからよく僕の肩におでこのけて泣いてたねそのぬくもりに無性に触れたくなる人は誰でもそれぞれに
This Daesung, his voice is really good in this one. Actually, I might have been underappreciative of him. I think I just really like Taeyang's voice, but as I start to listen to more of it, I'm starting to understand the nuance of Daesung's voice.
悩みを抱えて生きる壊れそうな心を必死に抱きしめて声を聞かせて優しくな
I don't think I've seen Top in this video yet.
ればもっと愛し合えるはずさ目をそらさない
Oh, there is that him? He's so far away, and the resolution is so low that it's kind of blurry.
声を聞かせて絡みつく不安も寂しさも超えていこう今のこの気持ちが絆に
Yeah, since you went away hasn't been the same In my heart all I got is pain Could it be that I played the game
I think G-Dragon is probably my favorite part of the Big Bang. He's just so natural in every single time you see him, and he really knows how to sell what he's saying. Like, it's sincere, you know. Out of all the other guys, I mean, just based on this music video, like, I don't know what role he played in this song, but he understands the assignment, I think.
To lose you, I can't maintain Sunlight, moonlight, you lit my life Realizing the night while love shines bright Can't let you go, we were meant for forever, baby, let me know
Days pass without you, can't forget you. Living me the cloud hanging above me. Raining on me, missing your
I could swear that his voice is usually deeper. This one sounds a little auto-tuned a little bit.
touch. Nice get long and he's hard to clutch. We apart, breaks my heart. So for the best girl, you my world.
I guess he's just younger, and then they just auto-tuned it to help it out a little bit.
In time, my love unfurls. Till then, wait for you.
I think I'm used to seeing him with his hair up as well. This is like seeing his hair down is kind of funny. His hair is like mine a little bit.
声を聞かせて素直になればきっと分かり合えるはずさ心を開いて Listen you baby girl 声を聞かせて歩いてきた道を
You know, all the funny moments in this music video aside, I actually like this song a lot. It's actually, I just like the feeling of this song. But look at this guy, he's doing a Shawshank Redemption. So yeah, I guess that was pretty much all of them. Is there anything I missed? This is a very interesting band. I think I've just crammed all of their music in a very short amount of time. I need to give it time to breathe. But yeah, this is a pretty good rate. I liked actually all of their songs are really well done. But in particular, these 4 music videos that I've reacted to, the songs were intriguing in a way that held my interest. The other songs, like I think the only ones I didn't like were kind of the EDM electronica ones. They were just kind of like too clubby for me. Actually, I'm not. I like dance music if I'm partying, But in terms of just like listening with my headphones, it's like I kind of just want to chill. So that's usually my thing. But at the same time, I think Still Life is still their best song. It just really hit me in a way, and I just feel I guess it's just the whole wealth of their experience presented everything perfectly. Like even thinking back to the music video, and how the contrast is compared to Koe Wo Kikasete. It's just like night and day. You know, if I watched that Koe Wo Kikasete today well, I did just do that, but if I was looking at it as a new song and not like a song from like way back when, I would say that hey, this feels kind of dated, but I like the song. But then the music video is just really cheesy and strange, right? But just looking at how they evolved, that was really interesting to see that through their whole library. They had a very interesting variety of songs, and even the people who suggested this music didn't didn't universally agree on everything except Still Life. It looks like everybody loved Still Life. And then in terms of all the other songs, everyone recommended a different song. Very few were recommended more than once. There were maybe 3 songs that people recommended more than once. And I think it was like Loser. I think Fixed It was one. And then maybe Let's Not Fall in Love. I didn't like Let's Not Fall in Love though. It felt antisocial, and I don't really like those isolated kind of feelings. And that's just a personal dislike for the feelings, not necessarily a knock against how good the song is. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. What an interesting journey. Thank you for suggesting those things. Next, I'm going to deep dive, I think, into Dreamcatcher. I might just have the will to do it, but not this weekend. Maybe the next weekend. I'm waiting for their new song to come out, and after that comes out, I'm going to have to get suggestions for those. They have a huge library that I think it's going to blow me away. I'm either going to be really blown away by all of it, or it's really going to disappoint me. It's very rare to have a band that has every music that you like. And you know, when I was looking through the stuff, I actually liked every song by Big Bang. Yeah, it's truly exceptional. You know, artists, they put out music. For example, I'm not sure if you guys ever heard of Lights, but she has an album called The Listening, and it's a very kind of like, it's hard to explain what that album is like. But every song on it, I like every song on that album. And then after that, she put out new music, and I didn't like any song after that. And I think that there's something about like when an artist puts you in their mind headspace, it might be music you can relate to, and that's the point of it, right? And that's why you like it, because you can relate to it. But then the artist might change because of either fame or their settings change, or they want to grow and become something different than what they are. They fully explored who they are, and they have to go into something else. And then you can't relate to that music anymore because the artist changes, but maybe the listener doesn't. But yeah, some people like exploring new things, and some people just want to be related to. That's just the way it is. But this was enjoyable for me. So yeah, once again, thank you for suggesting this music. You guys suggested a lot of music. Actually, I don't think I went through all the suggestions for Big Bang. I still have a whole bunch of music video suggestions, but they look like a mix between stages and other choreographies and stuff. So I think I'll just watch those ones in private. But yeah, if you like this kind of video, give it a thumbs up. Or if you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. And no matter whether you like it or not, you should leave a comment, and then I can know what you think about it. And what you think about my takes. If you hate any of them, let me know. Because I'm all about that, you know? And finally, if you enjoyed this kind of thing, and you want to see it again, consider subscribing. And then I'll be able to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.